What is Polytechnic? Polytechnic is education institution fully of government under Ministry of Higher Education. Polytechnic Sultan Mizan Zainal Abidin, formerly known as Terengganu Dungun Polytechnic, it was found in 2001 at the foot of Bukit Bau. Polytechnic Sultan Mizan Zainal Abidin offers 9 courses at the diploma level and 5 courses at certificate level. Polytechnic also offer a certificated diploma level which is full-time and part-time course. Next, let's discuss about basic economic concept. Polytechnic Sultan Mizan Zainal Abidin have a three economic concept which is scarcity, choice and opportunity cost. The scarcity of economic concept is Polytechnic Dungun are focused on providing vocational and technical education. Next, availability can be influenced by factors such as government policies and educational priorities. Next, choice is offers engineering course and one information technology course. And the last is opportunity cost. Polytechnic Sultan Zainal Abidin represent the trade-off and sacrifice made in terms of time, money and other. Refers to value of next best alternative that must give into pressure education order.
Next, I would like to give you an overview of law of demand and supply. I will start with the law of demand, which is the price of production. Many universities and colleges offer the same courses that Polytechnic does. Although they are the same course, the students had to pay different price. In comparison to other institutions, Polytechnic charge the lowest fees. When the price varies, the amount demand change as well, causing a motion through the same demand curve. For example, when fees are reduced, quantity demand rise. Besides that, consumer preference also influence the quantity demand of polytechnic courses. Change in taste of course will create a change in demand. Increase in demand leads to demand curve shift to the right that shows favorable change in customer preference. Determinant law of supply. Technology. The strength of invention and change has made technology a crucial component of education since it helps the student eventually learn equally. According to the graph, when Polytechnic discovers a new technique that makes it possible it to be at cheaper prices, the supply curve will shift to the right. Concept of elasticity of demand and supply. Elasticity of demand measures the degree of responsiveness of quantity demand for a particular goods to the change in income of the consumer. We can determine the type of particular goods if it is an essential, normal, luxury, or inferior goods. Polytechnics are considered as essential goods. As you can see, this is our calculation. This is our calculation. So this is the graph of elasticity demand. Next, is elasticity of supply, which is price elasticity of supply, measure the degree of responsiveness of the quantity supplied due to a change in the price of service. The degree of elasticity of supply helps in defining the shape and slope of the supply curve. Therefore, the price of elasticity of supply can be determined by the slope of supply curve. Same as before, this is how the calculation that has been solved. And also this is the graph. Polytechnic supply price elasticity is expected to be relatively elastic in engineering. This is because there are many suppliers of educational services and the cost of production is relatively low. Additionally, producers of educational service are likely to be aware of change in demand and adjust their supply accordingly. uh, concept of equilibrium. Students choose a course they are interested through the list of courses offered at the polytechnic leads to an increase in demand and they shift the demand curve to the right. The diagram shows that the demand curve increased from D to D. Then the supply curve increased from S to S, such as the price remain at price P equals to 200 because the fees are identical and quantity rise from Q0 to Q1. From the research has been made, this is the quantity of supply we get based on each course in Polytechnic. I will not read it all because I need to finish this presentation quicker. With the provision of the subsidies to Polytechnic directly, the demand for education service increases. Given that Q1 is less than Q2, it is evident from the above graphic that there is an underconsumption of education in this hypothetical market for education. The MSB marginal social benefit curve represents the extra benefit to society for every additional unit of education that have been provided by the Polytechnic. And supply curve for education is given by S equal to MSC, marginal social cost, the cost to society for every additional unit of education consumed, equals to MPC, which is marginal private cost, the cost to the individual consumer for the additional unit of education consumed. So this is the focus of discussion today. To end, I would like to highlight what we can conclude here is that the factor that influencing the shift demand curve and supply curve, which is the change in the price of the relative goods and service. If polytechnics increase the fees, then it's possible for the demand decrease. The factor that influencing the shift demand curve and supply curve, which is the change in the price of related goods and service. If the polytechnic increase the fees, then it's possible for the demand increase to decrease. Polytechnic is zero inelastic, which means its demand will remain unchanged at any price. The only thing close to a perfectly inelastic good will be air and water, which no one control it. And that brings us to the end. I would like to thank you for your time and attention. That's all. Thank you.